College is the only tuition-free college that I'm aware of. A lot of the students have grants, and from what I understand, the education is second to none. Some amazing teachers I know of personally have come from Berea College, and their whole mission statement is one that could be a model for universities around the country and around the world. And everything is just really, really well kept up. And it's a private university, no less, so they don't get the kind of funding that public universities get. So if they can do tuition free, then why can't public universities do it, which have all sorts of government funding programs at play? It just goes to show you that when there's a will, there's a way. And again, it's not just that it's tuition free, but it's a top-notch education. You have people from all over Appalachia and the United States coming to Berea College, so not only are they going tuition free, but they're offering a first-class education. And you just, that just is the wow factor right there. That is also very progressive, because Kentucky has an enormous amount of tobacco cultivation, and people outside of the state would never expect to see tobacco-free campuses. They would also not expect that the nation and the world's chief bourbon producer would have as many moist and actually dry counties as Kentucky does. Now, moist is usually, you got one city that can sell in a county and the rest is dry, but then you also have dry counties where no alcohol sales are allowed anywhere. This is a very nice building, so if anybody wants to let me know what it is. Actually, I think there's a sign there. I don't mean to be lazy, but this is a beautiful campus. Yeah, the brick reminds me a little bit of University of Florida, where I went to school. Go Gators! Sorry, don't want to say go Gators at a different school, but I'm gonna say go Gators wherever I'm at, because that's the Gator Nation for you. But oh, that's nice. You can see it there. I'm not crazy about that. I tried to not show that, but hey, that's like part of the real world, and that's probably where all the grass that they cut goes, or the leaves, or maybe like they have some construction. There is a lot of construction going on, not here, but throughout campus there's quite a bit of it. I'm gonna go back to that building that I was looking at just a second ago. This here is the Phelps Stokes Chapel. That's where we heard the bell from. I like that they've got the assistants here, which I've been seeing these for many years. Saw them at University of Florida and other schools in Florida. Love the fire escape stairs. But this is real nice. This is really nice. Reminds me of UF. Nice to have a large open green space with trees and nature, it not be all a concrete jungle. And this is definitely a huge campus, because I drove quite a bit actually by the farm store and the Natural Sciences building, and then they got Berea Park, and it's just endless. So not a small campus by any means, and plenty to walk and stay fit. And that's important when you're in college, because you're in new surroundings. There's a lot of pressure, A lot of times this is the first time these kids have been out of their houses, so they don't have their parents looking over their shoulders. And yeah, that's cool for partying purposes and whatnot, but when it comes down to meeting deadlines and putting out the same high quality work of, say, junior year in high school, where that's where, you know, it all came together for those college applications, it can be pretty daunting, you know. And that's where you get the freshman 15, where freshmen eat more because they're stressed out. They get out of shape because they're stressed out. Maybe they drink, hopefully not because they're stressed out. I mean, there's a party aspect to it, but there's also a clear stress, anxiety, depression, you know, factors as well. And so it's usually that first year can be, well, the first year and also the third year if you're a transfer, if you went to community college. Community college is like a safe next step after high school, because you're still usually in your hometown, you're still either at your parents or close to your parents. But when you come to the four-year school, it's kind of like that freshman year for those that started straight out of high school. And I don't care if you're 18, 24, 30, whatever, when you come to a four-year institution, stress, anxiety, depression, all these things are factors. So nice to see like walkways, green space, trees, hear birds and see squirrels, hear the chapel bell. That's all good for the soul. So that is nice. That's really nice. Very, very nice. That is Draper Building. The Draper Building is really nice. And I also like to see like the different kinds of flowers and plants. And then I got the these lights here, which make all the sense in the world, because like I said, this is a really nice building, so you wanna see it. If you go to Berea College or went to Berea College or want to go to Berea College and you see this video, by all means leave a comment, and if you see anything that you recognize. There was a lady who left a really nice comment on my Corbin, Kentucky video, and she said that it brought back so many memories, and it was it made the whole video worth it. You know what I mean? A comment like that is just makes it all worth it. And right now, dare I say, I may be lost, but it's one of those things where getting lost in a campus like this is just awesome, especially at this time of the morning. The sun's not out yet. It's nice and almost cool, which is hard to say. Believe it or not, hard to say because of the fact that lately it's been like 100 degrees all throughout Kentucky. But so that bin that we saw earlier is probably for this, building a technology future like no other. So it looks like they might be putting up another building here. Like I said, this college is growing, and don't be fooled, because a lot of times we look for the term university, which I guess if you want to get real specific is a collection of colleges, but this college here is humongous. And definitely one of the schools like UK and U of L that are known way outside of Kentucky. But Berea College, and again, I'm not downplaying NCAA sports. Are so important, and they bring so much money to institutions that, you know, you just cannot bat an eye at. But Berea College is not known for a basketball or football program. They're known for being tuition free, top-notch education, one of the pioneers of racial integration, and that step towards equality had an undeniable impact on the Supreme Court and Congress, the White House, everything, because there was a lot of social forces, largely in academia, that were pushing for what it took the government 100 years, more than 100 years post-slavery, post-Emancipation Proclamation that ended slavery, to act. They didn't just act because they woke up one day and had a conscience. They acted because the forces of good became so loud that they couldn't ignore it. And I even get choked up trying to find the words, because, you know, when you think about our history, I mean, don't think about where we are right now. Think about where we came from. And it wasn't so long ago either. And that's frightening. So I hope you enjoyed my little tour of Berea. It was real little. All we really covered was the town, the college square there, those shops, and I think that's really it, and the Boone Tavern. But I'll probably name this a walk in Berea College, because I feel like that's the most fitting title. I love these plants. If we have any botanists or flower people, which could also mean people from the 60s that opposed the war, and we love them too, but if we have any flower people, botanists, if you know what these plants are, by all means please leave a comment down below. I never figured out the name of that one gray building, and it had the sign out front too, but that's okay. That's probably 6 or 7 blocks from here. And so look at you can see the sun coming up a little bit, but it looks really nice.